Dear students, today I am going to explain about medieval historiography. What do you mean by the term historiography? Means many writers are there. They are writing history. So we have different period: ancient India, medieval India, modern India, and in each and every respective time period, some historians are there and they have written history. And I'm going to explain today medieval historiography. Dear student, you know this one. History is based on facts and many archaeological sources. In previous video I have discussed. So archaeological sources are primary sources. They are very important. But if literary sources will be very much available, then only we can get a very good knowledge about history. Means a common person will enjoy with history if literary sources are available. Because if archaeological sources are available, so each and everybody can't understand. Archaeologist will understand, and I'm talking about that if literary sources will be available, so that will be very easy for a common people, that common people can understand respective history. Before Arabs, means I think you know Arabs attack on India very first time, means I'm talking about Islam, means uh, Arab attacked on India in 8th century, and they set up empire in India, but their tenure is very less one. And finally, what happened? Turks dominated them, and when Turks dominated Indian kings, and after that, real historiography will be coming. And with Arabs, first of all, I would like to explain about the contribution of Arabs. Basically, Arabs are traders, and they had lot of interest in Islam also. So by two reasons they came to India as a traveler. First one, they wanted to spread Islam, and second one, they wanted to get trade privilege, because very means trade between east and west was very profitable, and Arabs were main traders. So that's why they came to India. First of all, I am going to explain about how many Arab traders, Arab travelers are there. They came to India, and whatever they had seen in India, and they had written in their account, and these information are very valuable information for us. Now, some characters of the Arabian historiography I would like to mention. Arab had great interest in genealogy. What do you mean by this one? Genealogy is a term in meaning. In this genealogy, people will explain about study about people will study in genealogy. People will study about family, and how means father's name, grandfather's name, mother's name, and ancestors of the person will be also written this one. So this term used by Arab very first time, and this was known as ansab. Ansab means it is a kind of genealogy, means historians written about the family members, ancestors, mother's name, father's name, grandfather's name. One more new skill they had developed, that is known as Yasma ul Rial. What do you mean by this one? They developed a new composition category in which a brief biography of various person was compiled. This is known as Yasma ul Rial. Means biography will be also mentioned. Biography about the person. One very important example I would like to mention, that is known as Sirat. What do you mean by this one? You know this one. My students are very much familiar about Pagambar Muhammad Sahab. And about biography of Pagambar Muhammad Sahab is known as Sirat. So first one, 3 points I have taught you. First one, genealogy, in which study of family history including ancestor, father's name, mother's name, whatever. Second I have taught Yasma ul Rial, means brief biography will be mentioned. And third one I have taught, example I have one example I have given, Sirat, that is biography of Hazrat Muhammad Sahab, Paigambar Muhammad Sahab. I think all of you have very much familiar about this personality. Next point is there, that is very very important. War history. Arabs written war history, that and they had used one term, magaji. For next one, if general history written in any book, they have written general history, so that title they have used, that is known as tabqat. Example like tabqat-e Nasiri. So that tabqat is Arabic word. Now next one, prasasti. What do you mean by this one? Prasasti, I think Allahabad pillar inscription, you know this one. I am teaching you medieval history, so some respective term will be used. So term they have used manakib wa fazayal. Manakib wa fazayal. Now, after that, I am going to explain. This one I have taught you, Arabian historiography, means Arabian historians retain these points. Now, next one, I would like to explain here the Persian historiography. Dear students, basically, the Persian had special interest in biographical account of ruling class. What do you mean by this one? Means Persian historiography or Persian historians focused on only upper class society. And if we'll see the medieval historiography, medieval historians like Tabqat-e Nasiri, written by Hassan Nizami, and Tajul Masir, written by Hassan Nizami, Tabqat-e Nasiri, written by Minhajus Siraz, or other books, you will see this one. So they are focusing only upper class society. So this is difference between Arabian style and Persian style. Today, one more point I would like to discuss here. That is very very important one. When Muslim reign started, so Muslim historian had a lot of interest in historiography, and historiography had become a famous as a independent subject. What are the main reason? I would like to explain. First one, Arabs had lot of interest in genealogy. Second one, when Islam spread far and wide, after that the follower of Islam had lot of interest in Islamic Islamic religion and genealogy also. and where Pagambar Muhammad Sahab stated anything, any sermon is stated. So Islam's follower of Islam had lot of interest. One more point I would like to mention. I think you know this one. Byzantine Empire and Caliph means Ottoman. They started fighting, and finally, what happened? Ottoman dominated Christianity, means maximum European part occupied by occupied by Ottomans. Then what happened? Historians also taken some lesson from Byzantine Empire, because Byzantine Empire was very rich empire, and architecture, monuments, buildings, manuscripts, high level manuscripts, you can see this one. So historians also taken lesson from them. So this is one more reason that medieval historiography got very new recent trends. And one more point I would like to mention. In the reign of Khalifa, prosperity was there, means Khalifa reign was very rich one, and patronage given to historians. That is one more reason that historiography flourished. Today only two books name I'll mention. First one, and one more point I have forgotten, that invention of discovery of paper also boost up the historiography. Now, two Arabs writers name or books name I would like to mention. Chachnama. It is also known as Fatah Nama e Sindh. Basically, by Chachnama we are getting information about the Arabs' attack on Sindh, and it is first primary source that given information about Arabs' attacks. And who has written this book, we have no any idea. This book given information about Arabs attacked on Sindh. Muhammad bin Qasim attacks on Sindh. This book given information, and this book also translated by Muhammad Ali bin Abu Bakr Kufi in Persian language. Basically, this book written in Arabic language, and it has been translated by Muhammad Ali bin Abu Bakr Kufi in Persian language. Now, one more point. U.M. Daud Pota translated it in English language, Farsi to English. Next one, Futu'ul Buldan by Balajuri, and this book also given information about Arabs attacked on Sindh. Today only this much I will explain. Now I am going to end my lesson. Thank you.